And for an expert's take on Jang's removal and execution of his associates, we are joined live on the phone with Dr. Bong Young-shik, Director of Center for Foreign Policy at Asan Institute. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Well, Professor, were there any clues that North Korea's number 2 and head of the state's most powerful party would be deposed?
Well, hearing this news gave me an opportunity to review my research notes on the past few years of Kim Jong-un regime, and I would say that there's not many reasons to be surprised by the recent development, the oust of Jang Song-taek.
Can you give us some examples of some of your notes?
Absolutely. The recent development should be viewed in the continued context of the Kim Jong-un's effort to consolidate his power as an absolute leader. We have to remind ourselves that North Korea is a system in its own category, that it's a system, a dynastic system, almost like theocratic system based upon hereditary succession. So the rise of Jang Song-taek was only possible because of his tie to the Kim dynasty, Kim family. And because of the serious illness of his wife and the death of Kim Jong-il, then Jang Song-taek's position was not absolutely guaranteed. And bear in mind that in Korean history, then in any dynastic systems, second in command cannot coexist with the absolute leader.
I see. Now, what is your outlook on North Korea's power structure now that the second in command is ousted?
This only proves that Kim Jong-un has been very successfully, despite reservations and skepticism rendered by the outside observers, successfully consolidating his power as the absolute leader. And Jang Song-taek has been tied to North Korea's effort to open its system for economic reforms and development. And bear in mind that the New Year's message read personally by Kim Jong-un on New Year's Day this year, which was the first case in the past 19 years that the absolute leader of North Korea actually read a text of New Year's message to the people. North Korea emphasized that the top priority of North Korea is to drastically improve the life condition of common people, which has been unfortunately miserably failed. So Jang Song-taek must have been singled out by Kim Jong-un as an easy scapegoat.
Well, in the context of inter-Korean relations, how should Seoul respond?
I wouldn't be surprised once the initial dust gets settled. Then Kim Jong-un regime might be surprisingly aggressive and flexible in courting the possibility of economic cooperation with the South, because after he has put all the blames for failed economic policies on the shoulders of the Jang Song-taek, who has been just ousted, then Kim Jong-un would have a free hand to pursue a policy that's more flexible and adaptable. And bear in mind that North Korean news media has publicized the future of what was termed as a Kim Jong-un style of economic developmental plan.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Bong, for your insight tonight.